Hello everyone. At our meeting today, I will explain about sample. Before that, let me to introduce myself. My name is Devita Aprilia with NPM 234111195 from class management 23D. What do you know about sample? Definition of sample. A sample is a subset of population units. Meanwhile, a population is a complete group of elements, which are usually people, objects, transactions, or even that we are interested in studying or becoming the object of research. Georgianto suggests that a good sample is an accurate and precise sample. Inaccurate and inappropriate sample will provide research conclusions that are not expressed or that can produce misleading false conclusions. Population and sample relationship. A population includes all individuals, objects, or phenomena with certain characteristics that are the focus of research, while a sample is a subset of the population selected for analysis. Science researching the entire population is often inefficient. A sample is used as a representation that allows generalization of the research result. For conclusion to be accurate, the sample must be selected with appropriate methods so that it reflects the characteristics of the population as a whole, ensuring the validity and reliability of the study. Characteristic of a good sample. A good sample allows the research to make decisions related to the sample size to obtain the desired answer. A good sample identifies the probability of the analysis being sample. A good sample allows the research to calculate the accuracy and influence in sample selection rather than conducting a census. A good sample allows researchers to calculate the confidence applied in population estimate complete from statistical sample. Sampling method. The sample selection process is a series of sequential activities determining the target population, determining of sample selection frame, determining the sample selection method, determining the sample size selection procedure, determining of sample size, selection of actual sample units, and research implementation. Sampling method. According to Yogianto, there are two main methods in sampling, namely 1. Probability-based sampling, random sampling. This method gives each element in the population an equal chance of being selected as a sample. Because it is random, this method reduces bias and ensures a sample that is representative of the population. Example of technique in this method. Simple random sampling. Every element has an equal chance of being selected. Stratified sampling. The population is divided into group strata. Then samples are randomly drawn from each stratum. Systematic sampling. Samples are based on certain intervals from list of the population. 2. Non-probability sampling. Non-random sampling. In this method, elements in the population do not have an equal chance of being selected, so the result might not be representative of the population as a whole. This technique is often used in exploratory exploratory research, or when access to the entire population is limited. Example of technique: 1. Convenient sampling. Samples are drawn based on ease of access without regard to population representation. Purposive sampling. Sample selection is based on certain criteria relevant to the research. Quota sampling. Samples are drawn with a certain quota based on population characteristics. Data collection strategy and data source. Observation, interview and time and motion study technique conducted by direct observation at the case study in the file. Experimental and simulation technique conducted by direct observation to obtain laboratory data. Survey technique conducted to obtain individual opinion data. Delphi technique conducted to obtain group opinion data. Content analysis technique conducted to obtain primary archival data. Database retrieval technique conducted to obtain secondary archival data. Mathematical modeling technique conducted analytical to obtaining research logic data. Error in sampling. Sampling error is divided into sampling error and non-sampling error. Sampling error occurs due to difference between the sample and the population due to sample size limitation. So the result may not fully reflect the population. Meanwhile, non-sampling errors arise due to errors in the process of sample selection or data measurement such as bias in sampling methods, recording errors, or respondents giving inaccurate answer. Both types of errors can affect the validity of the research result if not minimized by proper sampling technique. Conclusion: samples play a crucial role in research methodology because they are representative of the population under study. The selection of the right sampling method determines the validity and reliability of the research result, so that the conclusion drawn can be generalized. In addition, the size of the sample and the extent to which it represents the population will directly affect the accuracy of the research findings. Therefore, good sample selection and management are essential in ensuring the quality of research results. Okay, thank you and see you in the next video. Bye.